Pounders, welcome back to another episode of The Big Board. We are still catching up in our entries. We have 64 down. I think we're in 3 to 4 slows. The last of our little boards have just completed. Let's do a little exercise. We'll start it off with a little exercise. Everyone that has come early, we will do a flashback to our first big board team drafted right around the combine is going to be the date. Burrow, Brissett, and Rodgers. One of our favorite bets at QB late was Jacoby, just based on where Arizona was drafting. You know, what are they going to do at QB? We just always sort of thought that it would be Jacoby Brissett. So nice little late round value there. He actually hasn't risen as much as I thought he would. We'll see what they do in the draft, if they can find like a Ty Simpson, but I still think he's in a pretty good spot. You know, he and Malik Willis should probably be closer right now than they are. Just my feels on that. CMC, Tony Pollard, Emmett Johnson, who's had a really big slide after the combine. Aaron Jones, Singleton, Chris Rod, and Pacheco obviously hitting on this kind of hero RB build with late free agents. Drake, T. Higgs, Dev Smith, Carnell Tate. Diggs has seen a massive fall after the release from the Pats. Pittman and Judy, that should work. And then we were getting Sadiq a lot at 140. In one of the first streams I did with Cody, I said, man, I know he tested well, but I have a really tough time putting him ahead of Ferguson. Even if he, tests better than Ferguson. Ferguson's spot is worth so much fantasy value just in Dallas. And it's funny that he ended up directly behind Ferguson. Shout out to the flock. We got some flock gear on. This hat is flames. It is flames. Shout out to Mason. Here's another Brissett team. Brissett, Goff, May. Again, Brissett at 201. ETN at 40. Javonte, Tony Pollard, Vidal, who was a good click for a couple weeks. And then, some free agents, and we'll just see what happens. Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Diggs, DJ Moore, Debo, Judy, Kyle Williams, McBride, Strange. Probably don't need a third tight end here, but 20-round drafts. Who really cares? Correlated pick as well with May. There was one team that I shared in the Discord that is just very, very fun. Shout out to W for Omega, who I just saw in the live chat as well. Going to pull up one of these teams that I sent him. This was the first big board. There was a disgusting draft that I did. That was like a 2-9, 9 RBs, 2-9, 6, 3 or 4, something absolutely outrageous. And I think I made it work. It was drafted in early February. So how much you really gonna judge me? We try to make these weird builds work anyways. I'll pull it up. It's right here. I mean, like, without a doubt, this thing is ugly. Like, I'm not even going to try to. Lamar, we went Willis early here. Lord knows why. But Travion Henderson, Stevenson, James Conner, Mason, Aaron Jones. It was drafted early, so obviously Mason at 146. Like, that's not happening anymore. But Aaron Jones, I remember I was like, maybe we get him on a different team. Bigsby, Dylan Sampson, Chris Rod, and Pacheco. There's enough here. I'm sorry. Starting 2 a week, there's enough here. It might look gross. There's enough there. Puka, Pickens, Olave, Michael Wilson, Jordan Addison, and DJ Moore at 98. Stopping at 6 here, getting a massive value on DJ Moore. I mean, it works, right? Come on. This thing's live. Our reach up, Schultz, Injaseki, the tight end room's a little absent, but we'll see. We'll see where Sadiq lands. We'll see where he lands. Very interesting, though. The big board has come a long way. A lot of stuff works. So don't be shy to actually, one sec. Hold up. +5 for the bigger board. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Jump on in. We will fill a big board as well as we wait because it is a Sunday and I don't know how many people are willing to do a hundy on a Sunday, but hopefully we got a few. That was like a 5 out of 10. That was mediocre. That was mediocre. Yeah, W for Omega in the house. 2963. You don't see it often, but I think it's balanced at least. As long as the team that isn't ugly in more than one spot, like you're usually doing pretty good. And I'm typically fine if that one ugly spot is running back or tight end. Nice and blunt in the house. I know we got some more lurkers in here. I don't know who you are because I don't recognize a lot of these underdog names. Maybe Wilkie's in the house. Let me know where you're drafting from. What's up, baby? What's going on, Gabagoo? Gabagoo. In at the 3 house. I see you. Ripping the red badge. I'm really surprised Underdog hasn't released anything else for badges, for unlocks. Like winning there should be some sort of separation. First off, like the Battle Royales, the main contest should have its own thing. You know, it shouldn't be the same. You shouldn't get the same achievement as winning like 100-person tournament. And then best ball leagues, different. Like I know they're giving out the rings and stuff. That's elite. That shit's elite. But I'm surprised they haven't done anything with avatars. I can't imagine it would cost them much. I know they have other stuff on the plate. It's more so where the resources are going, most likely. Damn, you're on a timeout. Did you put yourself on timeout? Because respect. Or did the wifey? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, like this isn't coming anytime soon. But the fact that how many years we've just kind of stayed the same, that's the biggest surprise. And guys, let me know if the mic is cutting in and out. I can reset it. I'd rather do that earlier than later. I've been wanting to do this, so I think we're just going to do it now. Let's pull up Jefferson to 5. Let me log into BBO real quick. I know we're going to start off with a unique build just by doing this anyways. It's going to be unique no matter what, but I also don't think it's that minus EV. And we're already making the bet that Minnesota is going to be a better team than last year. That's for sure. Kyler's price is up the board. You're paying a decent amount for Mason now, typically going in that 115 range, and he probably still has room to move up. Like, I don't see why Mason's going behind Manungai. That's one that I have like a mental block there, just because of the risk that Chicago could add another running back to that room. Manungai was what, a 6th round pick? Like, yeah. So that's one that it's like, I would rather just have Mason 2 rounds later. Damn, someone dropped out. They saw the Pounders in here and they dropped. It's probably not what happened, but you know, we're going to tell ourselves that story. Maybe a gold badge. Yeah. Give us one of those. Big check, small check. 30% of my shares are with Love, which is interesting. Genty, 30%. So I do have a mix of JJ with these running backs. Nice little healthy mix. Want to make sure you're not completely overweight on one of those combos. In my opinion, if you have all those running backs in the same tier, that's like, especially like when we get to BBM time. I mean, if Love falls here, we will just go Love because we'll get different on the 3rd pick. Yeah, we are going to do this. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come down to Jefferson. We're going to add him here. 3 out of 9 teams are Jefferson Love, but we can get different on our 3rd click. where 1/3 of the teams have AJ Brown, 1/3 have Tet and T Higgs. So we'll see what comes up. But the more data you have, the more important best ball overlay becomes. Chase Henry, Puka, Chase Brown. I still like this. Like, you're getting this on the back end, so it is kind of fun. We'll see if we get someone to slide. This could be interesting. It's not going to be interesting if it's like AJ Brown there, because you can get that. But can you get that over here? Jefferson, who is typically going at like 9 to 11. You're getting Love here. And you can get AJ Brown to slide to 33, 34, 35. Although he has been climbing up the board. It was available for the majority of the contest. Is something to keep in mind. So nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Man, BBO like a fine wine. A lot of winners. A lot of winners using the BBOs. Even some people that say they don't use draft tools out there. We say no names. We say no names. We're hoping for Olave here. I understand that that's probably a stretch. I mean, yeah. We could go Allen. We could go Brees. Double RB. I think we are going to go that route. We'll bring in Brees here. Maybe one of the better things about Brees is getting like a late round Geno value. Yeah, it's gross, but this dude's gonna be putting up. He's gonna be putting up those QB3 numbers. It's free. Pick 170, 177. Also have been scooping up a lot of Tua at 13.6%. A lot of A-Rod. Not too much confidence in Ty Simpson. That could change, though, depending on landing spot. I just worry that he ends up behind a starter. Mixing in a little Kirk Cousins, like when it's really gross, when shit really goes wrong, we click Kirk Cousins. Oh shit, no way. Oh man, I gotta get my ear pods. Wasn't expecting a guess, but I did give it out to the boys. I am very excited. I'm very excited. One sec. We don't got the ear pods on deck, so we got to make sure that these untwist. I hate wires, tangled wires too. Oh, I see a brewski. What's up, baby?
Hey, we made it.
Eric, formerly known as
Patrick,
the best ball guy, also a co-host on the Toxic Tower. Maybe the least toxic of the three, but still highly toxic.
I'm gonna get toxic on Wednesday. I know that much.
Yeah, good.
I got so vindicated this weekend with the flag football thing. That's an old argument that you might not even know about, but
no, I have heard rumors about one was you. I think we're very much on the side of the flag football players are better, right? Than NFL players at flag football.
No, I just my only thing was they said it was coming to the Olympics, and I said I bet there will be non-NFL players on the USA Olympic team.
Okay, that's not a crazy take.
Oh, to pprtyler, it was like the craziest thing you'd ever heard in his life. So, anyways, it'll be fun to talk about that. But
that's hysterical.
I like the start you got here.
It's gonna be even funnier when this is probably just Zay here.
Yeah, I love Zay. I'm a big Waddle guy too, but Zay's fine. I mean,
big
Zay's
fan of
very good.
Big fan of Waddle in this range. I have him all the way down to 43, ahead of Adams, ahead of Terry, but I could be swayed there. Terry and Waddle. I think he passes him anyways, so I have a lot left. I think I have like 70. I have a lot. I have a lot left. So
yeah,
I'm still trying to play the ADP game.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's fun to get combos like Waddle with Knicks though, because 50% of the contest didn't know that existed. So
certainly
getting those stacks are really fun. Even like Jefferson Kyler will be semi low owned just because of that. So
dude, Kyler's like actually kind of hard to get because Addison goes in a similar
Yeah.
range. You need the Addison team to pass. You need people to not take Kyler as just a solo rushing QB. So yeah, we'll be lower owned for those reasons too.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you on Candyman stream, the Chris Fantasy Football Garage. Absolute hilarious squad you guys put together. An absolute hilarious squad. I didn't realize you guys were live. I didn't realize you guys were live. And I tuned in after. I'm like, all right, I got to watch what happened here to Chris. And then I saw you and pprtyler live on stream, and everyone's hammered. And Tyler's got sunglasses on. He can't even see the board. He's like, Pat's selling. I'm like, what is? Oh, no way. We just got to go Lamar.
Yeah,
here,
Lamar's
right?
Easy
We
game.
just got to go Lamar here.
100%.
This very, very funny stream, and watching it back after I drafted was even better than being there live, just because I didn't know what was happening behind the scenes. Very, very funny.
No, it is. Try to get this light turned on here. So
the Chris Rod, I took Chris Rod at like 1.
Yeah, that was the questionable pick. I remember seeing that. You took like Chris Rodriguez and Josh Downs like super early.
You're like, what's Pat doing?
Yeah, PPR was like,
I'll pull up the draft. Yeah, I like the team though. Not gonna lie. Let me check. Candyman, where you at?
You were like at the 103 or 102 or something. So maybe not this one.
It's done a few since. No, it wasn't this one. This is a late night stream.
There
here we go. All right. So Drake May, Bo Nix, and Tua, Bijan, Travion Henderson, Chris Rod is RB3, Woody Marks, Pacheco, and Tank Bigsby. So hero RB build. Well, kind of with some spike weeks. Nico, Pickens, Waddle, Sutton. So we got the double in Denver. Sutton, Downs, Diggs, Kirk, and Hollywood Brown with Kraft, Henry, and Tonjes.
Yeah, QBs. Yeah, we got Nix double set. That's a pretty fun team.
Yeah, May, Nix, and Tua.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll honestly, I think Pacheco is sketchy, but everything else was fine.
Does Detroit touch at RB in the first 2 rounds, 3 rounds?
Can he be outplayed by Vaki? You know, like, is he even good? Because they only gave him $1 million, so it's like, I don't know.
It's not a guarantee for sure. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah, so I don't love it at like 170. If you get him in the 200, sure, but
that's the same. That's basically the same price though. And on a team that if Gibbs went down, right? Let's say Pacheco is the 3rd RB on the team. He's probably still worth the price of 170s. ADP has these guys.
I like Lemon a lot.
Yeah. Very cool.
Tyson seems to be falling, so just take.
He's going to fall even more after, you know, not being ready for this pro day and potentially re-aggravated is something I saw.
Yeah,
he's gonna fall.
No, and he's always been hurt. So yeah, he's like a big faller right now. So in theory, like Lemon and Tate should move up a little bit in a way.
Pat mentioned Brees and a wild BBG appeared.
Straight up, dude.
We captured him. That's
Jeremiah Love could be a Viking too. Pick 11.
You think he reaches 11? I don't think he gets.
Do the Vikings trade up? No, probably not. But
I wouldn't think so. If they didn't bring back Aaron Jones, I don't know. I feel like some of these teams are scooping up.
Trade up to 6 with the Browns, and they give them Jordan Addison, and the Browns give back like a 3rd as well, or something. Something crazy like
you can't give away you can't give up Addison.
There was some rumors about that though. There was some rumors about them moving on from him. I don't think they will, but he is kind of a head case in a way.
They're gonna have to pay him soon.
Yeah, that too.
77. I'm just insta clicking Sutton here every time, but you know I could be tricked into Sutton goes.
I'm pretty interested in the tight ends here before the Addison thing, just because he should fall.
I'm very heavy on Kraft. I think he could be a top 3 tight end, but
I'm going to take him here, or I'd go Addison would be my 2.
Let's go Addison. We'll bring in the double here with Jefferson. We'll make Kyler a clear target. Yeah, he's risen up from like what 118, 120 to start the big board.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been a great pick the whole time.
What's your thoughts on the Waddle and how does it affect Sutton? Is it really a full round difference that we're pushing Sutton back for this team acquiring Waddle?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say exactly, but if we go off what Sean Payton usually does, there's usually one primary receiver and the other guys rotate in and out. And so if Sutton loses a decent amount of volume, yeah, he's better off in the 7th round. He's still a touchdown scorer, but if they give Waddle the 90% snap percentage with the single guy that they usually do, and I think they will because they traded a 1st and a 3rd for him, I think Waddle could have a massive year, man. I think you could see the best year in Waddle's career if he stays healthy. Like I'm talking, I mean, because the Denver threw the ball over 600 times. Yeah,
the most out of any team last year. Right. I don't think that changes with Dobbins and Harvey still.
No, there. And what was Sean Payton doing on the Saints as well? He was throwing the shit out of the ball constantly to Michael Thomas and all these guys. So I'm super into it. He just has to stay healthy. It's like a Chris Olave thing from last year. You got to see how good Olave is. Competent quarterback play. He stayed healthy. So
see, that's the I don't see it as a negative for Sutton. If we get more sustained drives, he's still a red zone target and half-point PPR. I think it's pretty negligible. And look at this. We are going to get Fannin to come back to us.
Holy shit.
At 92.
Yeah, take him.
This is where, we basically just traded the Addison for Fannin spot, but we got both players that we wanted.
No, that's fine. And is Kyler still here? So maybe we get a Kyler to fall back, and that would feel pretty good to me at least.
The Sharps are saying draft Dotson in the 20th round when you should be pivoting to the Hollywood Brown in the 20th and then plan for AJ Brown to get moved to the Pats. And now you're dancing. Where did Dotson land though? Was it Washington?
I was going to say, I don't even know where he is.
Falcons. Who needs a wide receiver too? But I could easily see like Diggs ending up in Atlanta.
Dude, they also signed Zacchaeus again, and he played a lot for the Bears and for the Falcons before. So I'm like, is he going to play over Dotson? I'm not even kidding. I'm one pick away from being on the clock in a bigger board slow with the 20th pick, and we have Tua, and we don't have a Falcon at all. And so we're thinking about like which guy to go with. Probably end up going none of them and just taking a rookie, but it is interesting.
Dude, is Keenan Allen on the board? Like I'd rather just some of these vets, man, they turn out to be the best values.
I would take Kyler here if he's available.
He should be there.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, there's no sense pushing him here. I can't go Gadsden here. I'm not getting to a lot of him at this area of the draft.
Yeah, he's been falling past his ADP too. So I've been scooping him when he falls. He's very talented, but the people that are skeptical about him, they've said he's not going to play all the snaps. He's just not, and so just limits him a little bit.
Yeah. Now your vibes were high on the Jets last year. Obviously, a little bit of bias as a Jets fan. Sorry. How are the vibes looking this year?
So bad. So bad. That probably means that's why you buy, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it'll just be the random year that works, but it has to be bad, dude. He fired the entire coaching staff, and he's still there. Frank Reich is offensive coordinator. Like we saw what that looked like in Indianapolis last time we saw him, and then he's just been retired for a couple years. I don't even think he's been doing anything.
No, just on the couch. Couch.
Gino looked like he was entering retirement, playing last year, and now we have him. The O line's good. Garrett Wilson is amazing. Breece Hall is amazing. These are facts, but I just don't believe
they're holding Breece Hall hostage at this point.
I just don't
gun to his head, making him smile.
Totally. I don't believe in. I mean, we have 2 first-round picks. So we're about to get like an awesome edge rusher and then take a wide receiver at 16, like Omar Cooper Jr. You are a Jet. Like, welcome. Like, bro, like, or maybe we'll do something smart. We'll take Tyson, knowing that he won't even be healthy this season and be ready for next year.
How about AD late with Gino, who, I mean, he had a good connection with are we going Jordan Mason? We bring in the triple for Minnesota.
Oh shit.
I'll bring up ADP.
Um,
Coleman.
I would go Mason over Coleman.
Okay. I'm approaching dangerous levels of Jordan Mason here.
Yeah. It's
I don't
it's
mind it.
reasonable to be skeptical of it. Jonah Coleman technically has been falling. I've been looking at like mock draft database a lot for these rookie guys, and he's approaching day 3 capital at this point, and it's like,
oh wow,
you don't want to get a early round 4 running back at pick 110. Like that's not good. So I'll just take Jordan Mason because at least he's
are
there.
some people putting Mike Washington ahead of him right now?
Yes, some people are putting Mike Washington with the Jadarian Price type of tier, and he's moving up in the mock draft cycle thing. So I'm just going off that because I don't know. I watched the Jonah Coleman highlights. He looks dope. He's like 5'9", he's 230. He's got great contact balance.
Yeah.
But like I don't know anything about what he'll look like on the NFL field.
It's in my experience with the big boards, you have someone there and you think that their rules, pretty solid. We're already making a bet on Minnesota, so it's easier on this team where we don't have to guess where this rookie's going to land.
Yeah.
We started
I like that correlated
two
bet,
RBs out of the first 3 rounds, so it wouldn't be the worst to bring in a rookie there. But
if you want to do Mike Washington here, he's the one who's moving up. Like he's the one who's going to be a day 2 pick.
This seems like a good wide receiver range before it gets really gross. Do you have a favorite between these 3?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, Pat. I've been kind of scared on all 3 of them lately. But I would go to if you go to wide receiver, there was a guy that. But I go KC, I guess. But he got a knee scope.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Not too concerned about that because he did perform in the combine.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah. I just don't like any of these guys fall day 2 because the other day 2 guys are like Ted Hurst, Brazel, like guys that are legitimately free. So it gets hard to pick Boston and KC if there's any worries that they're not going to be in the first round. It seems like Omar Cooper is solidified as the number 4 receiver off the board.
How about real late Chris Bell?
Chris Bell,
injuries, is he someone that really picks it up week 8, week 9, coming back
like
from
a good dynasty
ACL
pick probably, but I don't know about for best ball. Like that's a crafty dynasty pick, knowing that you could get a really good receiver for years to come. But I don't know about
how much impact will he have first year? Sort of like JMO, his first year coming back from the ACL,
but not even close to like as good.
Right, exactly. I mean, he was a round 1 caliber receiver.
We'll see. I mean, I haven't looked him up in a while. See what his mock draft database is lately.
He's got to be day 2. He's probably round 3. Depends on how sketched out teams are of the injury.
Let's check it out. Louisville. He's been falling as of late. He's sitting around like 55th on average. Second round projections. Not bad, of course.
Second round's good. That's what I'm saying. Like if he comes back like week 8, week 10, he starts cooking up and if he's back to health, which he has been progressing with the knee injury there. Any favorites?
I think Jennings will be a riser once he signs. He will sign somewhere. It's easy CLV.
All right, we'll take him at 140.
Yeah.
This is a good 140 spot. He's looking for too much money right now. He wants about 20 mil a year, which he'll probably fall closer to the Dobbs range, like 15 to 17. It's just funny that Alex Pierce gets this monstrous contract with the type of wide receiver he is. It's not like he's this 30% type guy for target share.
For the game winner.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh
my God. Florida's down 1 with 3 seconds. Holy
That's
shit.
crazy. That's crazy.
The number 1 seed.
I see.
Okay, it's timeout. Sorry.
Oh, they hit you're saying they hit a 3. Oh, damn. To go up by 1. That's crazy.
Yep.
I got this.
Antonio Williams. That's another guy who's been coming up a lot. He's like the new hotness. But anyways, just goes back to like, if Casey Concepcion is like the 38th overall pick, but Chris Brazel is like the 43rd pick, but they're 60 picks of difference. That's kind of silly.
Yeah.
So
I do think he could sneak into the back of the first, but we'll see. We'll see
He
how
should.
these.
Well, that was the whole thing on why I was taking it. He was supposed to be a first round pick, like pretty solidified. The knee scope is the only thing that might throw teams off a little bit because everything else should be fine.
Chris Rod goes at 137 here. That probably that's like my click 9 out of 10 times here. So I'm glad he actually went, forced me a different route. Like sometimes that's good for you every now and then.
No, totally.
Football only, please, Bry. Shut up, bro.
Let's see.
You like one of these tight ends, Kelsey, Andrews,
I like
Hunter.
Henry quite a bit. Kittle's all the way down here is kind of interesting.
Okay. Kittle at 149.
I don't know if I've seen him that late since the very beginning when it opened.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I missed out on that, and I still don't like it at 123, but you know, 149. Though. I'll take a share with you.
Sure.
I'll take a share with you. And we already have Fannin, so
yeah.
Fannin should have a high floor, high ceiling, which, you know,
he should.
Is really good for 2 tight end builds as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone that's got a high floor.
And then if you just, if you get a Kittle into the finals, you're feeling great. That's just such a wild card.
Really good. Really good.
All right. Let me
pull up that squad you guys drafted from the other night, because I got questions. This was ours. May, Nix, Tua, Bijan, Hendy, Chris Rod, Woody, Pacheco, Bigsby, who we'll talk about him in a minute. Collins, Pickens, Waddle, Sutton, the double in Denver. Downs I had to pull up. Diggs, Kirk, Hollywood, 3 tight ends. All right. The 3773, which looks normal. Caleb, Tyler Shuck, Darnold, good at QB. Stevenson, Rico, Price, Tracy, Connor, Spears, and Singleton, who I like. I like Singleton late. Interesting RB room. JSN, Malik Neighbors, Olave, Tate, Hunter, Torrey Horton, Vele, and then good at tight end.
Those are both pretty solid teams.
It's hard. I feel like it is a lot harder to build teams with 2 extra co-hosts, like 3 heads.
Sure, dude.
It's really
hard. Tower teams are insane, bro.
Because what you're thinking about your current pick is based on who you know goes later.
Yes.
And that pick gets...
I think tabbed a running back. We got to start taking some, right? You like Spears or Johnson? I like both of them. Or Tucker.
We can go Spears here.
Okay.
We can go Spears.
Yeah.
Just in case Tennessee doesn't go Love.
Also,
we'll take the double.
Kind of fun is Justice Hill, especially on a Lamar team.
Hill. Always.
They got rid of Keaton. They got rid of Keaton Mitchell.
Yep.
Oh my God.
They got to bring in an RB. No shot.
Wow.
No shot.
Wow.
Damn.
Sorry, Boner.
That's a crazy upset. My bracket got jacked. I was doing so good until Gonzaga lost. I got a little aggressive there.
I had
Gonzaga in the Final Four.
That killed me. There it goes.
Yeah. I found 13 free bracket challenges on Twitter to join.
Hey, there you go.
I found all of them.
They usually have a prize, so you may as well.
Yeah. The best one is the Herzig 60 and 60 or something. He does some newsletter that's fantasy football related, and there's only 220 teams, something like 220 and 2,500 a first. Like, that's ridiculous.
That is, right? I like the Tank Bigsby thing, by the way. I'm in on that.
Yes.
I think you could push him further and take another one here. Like, I like Sampson a good amount. I know the Browns aren't exciting, but
Sampson could. That's where I don't even think it's worth the risk of not getting Bigsby back.
Get Bigsby.
And Sampson could, 183.
Bigsby's just a solid running back.
My late round guy that I probably just have too much of is Adam Randall. 27%.
Yes.
Like if I'm clicking,
Gordon, I'll say that much.
Yeah. I could see it. I could see it.
Randall
in Miami.
Dude, he's huge, and he used to be a receiver. Like, that's great. He's almost too big.
We're talking about darts, and you don't really want to be drafting RB in the last round as it is.
Yeah.
But that's kind of quickly become the last 2 rounds.
Yeah. We could take the OG 6'3", 230 guy, which is Ollie Gordon.
Yeah. I could see him getting some playing time. It's just, man, Miami's so gross.
No, but can't you see Ollie Gordon being the starter in the fantasy playoffs? Like Achan's he's got an ankle, and he's like, oh, we're 2-13. Let's just play Ollie. Like Achan's on IR to end the year. Save him for next year.
He's gonna get crushed. Miami's tough. Miami's tough.
Yeah.
You think you have it bad? You guys are gonna 2-0 Miami.
Like, we are. Which is annoying. Like I feel like the Jets might actually win some games, dude. We're gonna have the 2nd overall edge rusher out of this class. We're gonna have an awesome O-line, Breece Hall. It's whatever. We're gonna win like 6 games and not even get a good quarterback next year.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm so happy. That makes me happy.
Straight up, Miami will have the fastest rebuild ever, and we'll be like just stuck at 6 wins every season.
Oh shit! Yeah, Gino's perfect for 4.5 next year.
The Patriots had 1 bad season, and then they're already back.
It was a tough. No, dude, we had more than 1 bad season. Come on, this is just Kirk for me here.
I respect it. Yeah. I mean, I wish you got paid more. I don't know too much about the contract. I just know it's only 6. It's 6
mil. I didn't look at the specifics. Yeah, which seems good enough, especially if Kittle starts slow. Right.
That's true. I like that correlated bet,
doesn't
actually
back. Right. So you get a little padding there in San Fran.
That's fun. Hawkinson at tight end. People giving up on him. I still think he's pretty interesting at pick 190.
He's worth it. He's definitely worth that ADP. Njoku's been sliding, which is funny. When free agents don't get news, they just fall.
Totally. Like, it starts getting worrisome. It's like Amari Cooper from last year, dude.
Well, there's a reason.
And then remember, it's like a 3-day victory lapse, like Amari Cooper to the Raiders, and you're like, oh shit, like we got it. And then Amari Cooper retires on the Raiders.
That was the best. That was the best moment of my life because I really took a stark take of 100% of those shares that could have been Amari Cooper were all on Keenan Allen returning.
That's good.
So I ended up with like 24%, it was good for advance rates. Didn't help towards the end of the season though, really.
Yeah. I like that.
Hawk 193. It's a good click. This is where RB really dries the fuck out.
Seriously. I know. I forgot I was like in a lobby for a bigger board, and we're still waiting on 3 people.
Oh, I'm in there.
Okay. Are you?
Singleton, Ray Day, Katron. Any of these names? Later Najee.
I like Singleton the most. Katron, Singleton are fun. Singleton's more fun.
Let me get some Singleton in there. We'll see about the injury, but someone that if he was healthy, obviously he would have tested really well in the combine.
He could be the number 2 in this class. And all he did was break his toe. That's it. Broke his pinky toe.
Which isn't good. Isn't good.
But like,
it's not good. The pinky toe is really tough to heal and really easy to re-injure.
About toes, Pat?
Yeah. Hey, I'm not Rex Ryan, but I learned a lot from Rex. Truly.
Singleton's still mocked higher than Katron.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's deserved. He just needs to find a pass catching role on one of these teams, and he'll pay off the 17th round pick.
Right.
It's funny though, the advantage you have going into BBM, drafting the big board when you're used to going fucking 24 picks extra deep in the player pool. The advantage you have when it becomes, BBM is it's insane. It's insane.
Right.
And the adjustment, those first few days, the adjustment of teams like, they're still going 3 QBs, where the price of QB should change. The price of tight ends should change. Those middle round guys like
Yeah.
Kraft, they should go up because you're going to stop at 2 a lot more often, and teams can't come back at tight end points as easily by going late 3, late 4 guys.
That's smart.
I absolutely love that.
Speaking of 3, if you do want a third quarterback, you got Brees Gino.
We have a pretty big bet on these two anyways.
I'm fine with stopping. I don't know. I mean, at a certain point, like if there's not a player right here that you absolutely love, like that's not a bad option to have.
I agree. Do you like any of these?
I'm just taking shots on rookies. I'm taking Brazel, Bernard. These are all second round picks. Surratt, Brazel, Bernard. I'm just literally putting them in a bowl and shaking up and taking a random name. They're all semi-interesting day 2 picks.
This team, the team of receivers we have right now is very funny. It's very funny.
It is. I mean, but Christian Kirk is a nice balance for KC Concepcion and Brazel, like honestly.
This is might be the perfect Keenan Allen team, but I think Keenan Allen's gone. No, he's not. I only have 10%. I'm only using it on teams where I have a lot of rookies.
I mean, it's one of those things again, as the news just gets later and later and nothing happens, like people stop not want him. Yeah.
But if he plays, everyone understands this, right? If he plays, he pays. Like if he doesn't, obviously, okay, you take a 0 where you're gonna be taking zeros here anyways. And even if they do play, they might not pay out ADP. And it's very interesting because when I word it like that, it's like we should be taking him a lot more, in my opinion. But
yeah, no, I mean, I look at our wide receivers and I see a team that you could click on this team once you're in August and see a ridiculous amount of what do you think?
I just changed it so StreamYard gives me the beep when someone comes in. We have another freak that joined us. We might have to pause till after this pick though.
Okay.
To welcome.
I gotta close my blinds too.
Damn, must be nice. Must be nice.
Yeah, just like,
dude, the Jerome Ford pick I think is low key pretty sick.
Do ya? We do need a running back. Take a running back. I don't care which one. Take your favorite. Najee, Justice Hill, Stacks. Under contract.
Justice Hill, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
It's perfect. Look at this. That's the Christian Kirk of running backs this season. Hold on, I gotta close this blind. Or bring him on. Bring him on first.
No, I don't want you to go blind when you see him.
Okay.
You know? Well, we could pause. If Singleton tested at the combine, he'd go above Mike Wash and ADP. He would definitely be he'd be in that 130, 140 range. I still would put him behind Chris Rudd. I'm sorry. For I have sinned. All right. Welcoming in the second co-host of the Toxic Tower. He's got his own channel, pprtyler. Welcome to the live stream. Fresh off of a pump. He got the light on in the back. He's got a plant, so you know he's trying to get laid for sure.
Yeah. Yo, he's trying to.
Is that a fake plant, or do you got to feed that thing?
No, it's fake. If you'd watch any of my streams, you'd know that.
I do watch your streams, but I don't see you, playing.
That's okay. No, I was kidding. No, plant's fake. It's always been fake. I don't know.
It's odd.
No one's ever gotten.
It's always been. Laid. It hasn't gone from real to fake. It has not changed genders. That's good. That's good. It's always been fake. It's crazy. All right, we are sitting with a 2-7-8-2. Tight ends usually pretty dirty this late, but
hey, shout out Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, we got yeah. Who made that mistake?
Stephen A. Smith.
Said that? Stephen A. Smith. Crazy. That was crazy. Tonjes, would you ever go Tonjes with Kittle here to just pad it, plus get random Tonjes spike weeks even when Kittle's playing? Does that even?
Tonjes goes, but I didn't hate that idea.
Here, I don't think it's crazy.
Elijah Arroyo.
I think I've fully given up on Arroyo.
What's up with Gesicki? Like, he's just the starter.
Yeah, I've been mixing them in at a pretty even clip.
No, that's good. And we have Baltimore. That's a nice.
They could draft somebody. Like, they could definitely draft like fucking Stowers or something.
Yeah.
But like, still, like, I don't know. Like, they re-signed him too.
Who do we get more points from? One of these tight ends or Rodgers?
Who are your tight ends again?
Fannin and Kittle.
Dude, I would low-key just rev Rodgers.
Rogers does seem like
He's like the
pick,
last
not
starter
gonna
there.
lie. Plus,
Is
this
he
team having
starting?
5 QBs. Is he starting? He has to, right? He just
Yeah.
has to. Pittsburgh has nobody.
Yeah, Will Howard.
They got Will Howard, dude. I have multiple Will Howard stacks at this point in big board.
Multiple.
I have 2.
Okay.
I have a Will Howard to Pittman, and I have a Will Howard to Freiermuth.
Yeah. Oh.
Gross. So gross. That's dirty. Like I just thought about that in my mind. Just I want to erase it. I want to erase it. How many? We're three spots away from a bigger board. I mean,
You're just trying to get a bigger board to fill? Sorry, I didn't mean to come in and steal a bigger
No, you're
board.
good. You're good.
I'm not
I think
even gonna. I can only do another like 30 minutes max, so I had to back out of it.
that's fine. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes
But
sense.
I'm
makes sense.
here. I don't even want to share of it, but I'll talk. I'll be here.
Plus 3. If you guys want to fill a bigger board, make some noise here. Sneak
I
in.
think-
It's
isn't the
4 to
contest
12
almost
advance.
over? It's 72% filled, so
Yeah.
get it in.
Yeah, kind of. I'll show you the 2 bigger boards that we have. I don't know how they're even looking. Dak, Bo Nix, and Stroud. Strong. Bijan, Hendy, Chuba, Mason, Bigsby, and Ford. So this was drafted
Jesus.
recently. Nico, Pickens, Dev,
Tyreek is crazy, dude.
Sutton.
193 is not crazy.
I had to.
I
193.
clicked
I
him
don't
at
care.
201 today. I was like, fuck it. 201, I'll take him.
I don't care if the dude plays 4 games, like at 193. Lane and Bond, Fergo, Conco, and Schultz seems fine.
Good tight end room.
+3 for the big board. Steph, what's up? What's up? Hope you're having a good off season so far. So that's one of them. The second one, Drake May, Bo Nix. Oh, is that 2 Bo Nix? That's 2. I got a lot on Bo Nix right now.
That's
So,
good. That's
Got lucky with the Waddle spot for sure. Got lucky.
Yeah.
May, Bo Nix,
We're
Love
still Omar on
Swift,
this team.
Mason, Chris
Lot
Rod,
of
Mike
Mason.
Washington.
A lot of Mason.
Okay.
Oh,
This one was recently.
ton.
This
You
one was
love
ton.
recently.
Mason. That surprises me.
Mike Wash, Bigsby, and Randall. Yeah, I was off Mason last year. So it's funny.
I know, but they just
it's-
re-signed Aaron Jones.
Who gives a
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't think that's a bad thing though. Like we saw them working together. If this offense, if you project them to be better with Kyler, you should like Mason. If you don't think they're better with Kyler, I mean, he's the starting running back at pick 120.
They literally
right?
cut Aaron Jones. Like, all right, fine. You got nowhere else to go. We'll bring you back.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I don't. That's
So,
what.
so like,
Fair
so
enough,
let me put in these terms. I guess we're drafting Manunga, not me.
I'm not drafting.
People are drafting Manunga around pick 100, and he's the backup.
I worry
He's
about
1B. He's 1B.
Damn it. You're probably right if the offense is better, but
That's the bet. That's the bet
fucking
that
disappointed
Minnesota's.
me last year,
Yeah,
and
I told
voted
you.
against it.
I told you. Jefferson, Tet, Smith, excuse me, Sutton, Dobbs, Kirk, Collins, and Tolbert. Just a random fucking. Give me one of these random Miami. I like Tutu in some of these. Tolbert, I think some of these guys are worth mixing in. I do think Tolbert might just be better than Malik Washington. Strange, Henry, and Stowers, 3 tight
Yeah.
ends.
Oh,
All right.
feasible.
This isn't gonna fill. I gave the people a chance.
God,
we
that's
will
tough.
jump
I
into a
feel
big
bad.
board.
They've been trying to fill that for like 50 minutes over there.
Who's-
on the,
Who's live? Is someone live right now?
I think the fan speaks to members only.
Ah,
But
shit.
yeah, I
Yeah,
ran out of
Williams is
time
live.
too.
I tried, boys. I
Who
tried.
is live with Jerry right now?
Oh, he's still live. Yeah, I popped in
Yeah.
there beforehand.
I
Damn.
was looking over some of my little board teams today.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this thing's never gonna fill. And I was like, I actually kind of feel like I got some pretty good EV on like people are like, oh, why'd you max your little board teams already? And I looked at it, dude. I got fucking. I have like I think 11 teams of Omar Cooper in round 20. Like something
Let's go.
crazy. So I
Let's
was like,
go.
honestly, for that alone, I'm fucking in, dude.
Let's go. Yeah, it's a $3 contest. You get freaking 20 of them. Like, I don't care if you auto draft those, to be honest. It's $60 in the value. If you're good at picking out those guys that are gonna rise, just jump into them early. Like, who cares? I always use the little boards as my warm-ups to the big board.
Yeah.
So I did like 15 of them before I even did my first big board.
I got 8 shares of Omar. Still pretty good though through 20
is good.
teams.
Shout out to long-term listener Roto Heat Craig in the house at the 2-hole.
Oh, Craig,
Man,
what's up,
I
baby?
know there's some lurkers in here, but I'm not
Let me
even
see.
gonna.
Wait, let me
I'm not
see.
even gonna try.
Roto
Omega
Heat.
with the 5 spot.
go.
I appreciate you, brother. 5 new pounders join the crew.
I don't know anybody.
RM covers. Dude, Steph wins. This girl just doesn't stop winning.
Pounders.
She doesn't stop winning. Vision lurking. Gonzo in the house. And Fork. Another lurker revealed from the shadows. Appreciate you. Craig in the house, man. OG. Absolute OG. Years and years. Ah, shit. What do you guys think about? So obviously we had this little window where these late round running backs and these late round receivers like Hollywood Brown, Kirk, Mooney, are those viable times to like mix in a little like hero wide receiver builds? Do you guys try doing anything weird like that?
I mean, I love doing the fucking like I'll go JJ and then rip 3 RBs.
Right.
Like that's
right.
Like this, like people come in my chat always asking me like oh, like what did last year's winner do, or like what's the most optimal build for this contest like from years past. I'm like, the ADP is so different every year. I don't think you can play that game. It's like this year all the running backs are up here, and there's like last year the running back class was awesome, so you feel better about drafting running back later. This year the receiver class is awesome, and the running back class sucks, so you're gonna want to draft you can take those upside swings at receiver a little bit later. Like it just totally depends on the year, in my opinion.
There's no Javonte Williams at pick 236 this year. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
How you guys want to start this?
I know who Eric doesn't want.
Receivers.
Yeah. I'm
down.
JJ here, bro. I swear to God I am.
Let's do it. JJ over JT is insane to me, but so I knew
Eric
I saw you guys talk. I think it might have been Toxic Tower, it might have been one of your channels, but I know Eric's not as much into JT as you, Tyler, right?
I just think JT's fine. You take him there, you want some exposure, he can kill you. We saw what he was doing with Jones.
Oh yeah.
And I think Eric was talking about the Achilles. And then we got
them bringing back Alec Pierce is really good for JT.
He's fine. I just think the tier down to receivers is massive.
It is.
Like, I think taking Saquon, taking Jeremiah Love is just as interesting as taking Taylor. Could Taylor burn me like on a 1 week slate? Like, of course, but I genuinely feel so much stronger about Jefferson, Lamb, Amon-Ra, like putting up points every week at my wide receiver position than I do Nico Collins and that next tier.
Mm-hmm. Right, because that's what you're going to be doing. If you go JT, you're like praying Olave's there at 30. Usually AJ Brown's there though, which is in my opinion pretty good. Yeah, right. We're gonna keep stacking this combo until it dies. I actually love this combo. I think it's a league winner too. So
that's fun.
I don't mind getting I don't mind being overweight on this at all. So this
By the way,
would be 5 out of 11.
I gotta take some responsibility here. I gotta teach Emo how to use the combo tool because he has zero fucking clue how to use it, and I use it every single day. So that's I need to take, dude. We have to draft on his account because all the money that we're drafting with is from our BBM winnings, so we have to do it on his account. Okay. But
remember when I said, "Can we meet 15 minutes backstage?" I asked, "Can we meet 15 minutes?" And then I said,
to go over.
So we're good with the tool, right? And Emo goes, "Yes. Anything else?" Why did
you
that.
To be fair to Emo, though, you probably said meet 15 minutes backstage, and you showed up like 5 minutes before the show.
No, I was there.
No. I don't know. You're late every single time. You're late every single time.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What are you talking about?
See, he was late tonight. He was late tonight. So
that's what I'm saying, dude. He's late every single time.
I didn't even know he was coming. I didn't even know he was coming tonight, and he was.
I was
still
watching the Florida game, and I saw Pat was live.
He won't even be like late. He'll just like show up like 2 minutes or a minute before.
Oh my God!
It's
yeah.
Right. What's the point of like? I'll end my stream early to make sure I get back and so we can talk about the show.
Okay, you're not wrong, but that specific time I was there early to go over the thing.
Maybe it's just a NASA thing. You know, you just think that since you can go to space anytime you want, like you're just
also
smart.
too. I have been marketing it as the only tool on the market where you can view combinations in draft. That is correct, right? Combinations.
I'm not 100% certain on that. So
holy shit, you can make it bigger. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you could take up the. So you guys know you could turn off available as well. So you can go ahead and check like, oh, Love with JT.
We're getting fucking Brock Bowers here. Oh my god, that would have been insane.
So I don't have an Olave start with this.
Yes, take
with
Olave
this combo too. So
that's literally all I'm doing now. I mean, I'm over 100 drafts in.
Yeah.
And so I'm literally just being like, okay, I don't have this combo of this guy's. Like, it's also nice too. And I filter players, and it's like, okay, I have these 3 guys, and I don't have any of there's one player where I don't have with any of the 3. I'm like, okay, that makes me feel so much better than going another fucking Zay Flowers click for the 15th time.
Yeah. Well, you're just making it more intentional, right? The way you draft. Another thing, I don't know if you guys, it says you can do team too. So like I can just put in all the Chargers as well, LAC, and just pull up team, super easy. Just a little.
Just for my entertainment, can you show me the guy who just got Bowers at pick 30? His team.
All right, let's peek.
Bowers
neighbor CMC is fun. Bowers neighbor CMC is fun. I just don't. I mean, this is gross though. I mean, it could work, but still. Yeah, I don't know. It's
I'm not into the early tight ends. I'm really not. I think I got 5 or 6 of both. And sure, we'll roll with that. But
I'm more into McBride, who I only have 4.5% of, and 1.1.
Why not as into Bowers? Because,
dude, we saw what Brissett did to McBride last year.
But Bowers goes significantly later. Oh, we can talk about later. ADP wise, McConkey's ADP.
I love JMO here.
I'm following JMO.
I like JMO. You're in that division.
Waymo. People call him Waymo.
Burden if you got a 20-pound nutsack though. Very
yeah, we're really expecting him to break out here 43.
I haven't. Even I'm the Burden guy. Was telling everyone to hammer him in the 10th, 9th, 10th round last year, but I almost can't do it. I think Loveland's the better value. Just covers the tight end position.
He is.
And he out-targeted Burden end of the year, and he's also 10th overall pick. So.
Loveland was the go-to guy, which is fun for them. He was the go-to guy. He might lead the fucking team in catches. Legitimately. He might.
No, legitimately, yeah. And then he plays tight end, which is awesome. So
I still like it better in BBM, the 18-round drafts versus the 20-round drafts. These early tight ends. I do think you can get someone like Kraft to, if he stays healthy, to sneak into the top 3. So it's really tough to get value from these guys, right? You have to be right for them to pay off ADP. He has to finish as a top 3 tight end in order to pay this out. You still have the upside of playoffs, right? Having an elite tight end there is really cool for playoffs. But yeah, it's so much easier to be like, okay, let me actually find someone that's going to over project. He's going to outplay his ADP. And that's why I do like the later round guys as well. Just give me 3 darts.
Pat,
we need RB here.
23% Henderson. I need to hear it.
Yeah, it's the way you build them. You bring him in with some C rods, bro. You're gonna be a rich man.
I'm either Henderson and Lamar here. Wow.
Let's go handy. Pick 55. Stop. I don't even need the fall.
I think you're just a Patriots fan. But
yeah, that's what people thought last year when I faded Henderson correctly, faded Douglas entirely, overdrafted Drake May, overdrafted Diggs. So I'm pretty intentional even on my own team. Pretty intentional. I'm very much into him.
I like it.
Year.
I've been putting him on teams where you start with 2 running backs before him. That feels really good.
Just because he wasn't played very heavily in the playoffs, we're talking about the most elite defenses from last year. They played 3 of them, 4 of them, 4 of the top 10 defenses in the playoffs. So sure, he wasn't effective there. He's not as effective as a pass blocker. So he didn't earn that time, but that shouldn't hurt his stock this year for the regular season. They're going to run the ball a shit ton again.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to bet on the year 2 running backs from last year's class because they all either hit and got hurt or they flopped. So they're all kind of underpriced.
You guys need to learn about Judkins. I'd like to learn who their starting QB is going to be.
Dude, the more I think
I'm the Judkins bowl of this chat. I'll say that right now.
Are you? You like Judkins? I have a mix. Judkins 9%. I'm over Field.
I think Judkins is a better player, better running back than Henderson. Truly, I do. Yeah, Henderson's got the breakaway ability. I think Judkins is a better running back. Granted, the offense is not even close, so I get that. But like, people are worried about the injury. He's gonna be back by training camp. Like, I think he's. I don't think the injury is gonna be that big of a factor.
That old line's gonna suck.
No, they just beefed it up.
Did they in free agency? They
signed Zion Johnson from the Chargers, who's like really good.
That's
they
good.
just
Zion's
they traded
good.
for Titus Howard, who is on the Texans last. I was gonna do a whole thing on this about O-line talk on like some day of the stream this week, and then let me pull it all up.
What do we got here, Pat?
We're looking at QBs. Yeah.
May's a stack.
Yeah.
And all the other guys go later. All the other guys go later.
Jaden feels fun too, honestly. Just pure mobility.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Jaden's probably the ADP value, but whatever. I don't really care.
I do like the May Hendy. When
I was talking to Lemsky on my stream that night. I was showing him like, dude, Drake May was so much more expensive this whole like in the beginning of this contest. It was insane. We went to my first little board.
It was terrible.
It picked 42.
Yeah. It's one of the first things I said when the big board opened. I was like, do not take Drake May right now. But now he's at a price where it's like, I like him better than most of the QBs in this spot.
Price.
Real quick on the Browns. So Zion Johnson, I mean, they gave him he's making 16 and a half a year. He's the second highest most annual average salary. And they signed Elton Jenkins, who's the injury thing. So we'll see with him, but he's good when he plays. If he can stay healthy. They re-signed Tevin Jenkins. And then they traded for Titus Howard. So like they get a pretty like, and Titus Howard's like, I mean, he was like Texas O-line wasn't that great, but like I think they're gonna be fine.
Judkins doesn't even go a full round after Henderson. Like we're talking about four picks by 80. Picks by ADP. Like we're talking about the Patriots versus the Browns. We don't even know who the Browns starting quarterback is. That's the biggest difference to me.
Okay, so you have a good feel on the Pats thing. You don't think Ramondre is just like it's the same thing again this year? Or no.
No, it is. It is, but
so why draft
you're going to get more touches. You're going to get touches from Henderson this year.
Okay.
I kind of get it. I was paying more for Henderson last year.
So like if you get 200,
we'll just buy him this
200
year.
touches.
More touches. Yeah.
You got 215 last
year.
Like
Algier here. I'm an Algier guy, but I don't know how you guys
Addison.
feel about it.
Let's just redo
I love
the
Addison.
same team.
I can't lie. I do like Addison. But I'm Algier.
Dude, how about Warren here? 79.
Warren's cool.
Warren actually might be the move. Yeah, go Warren.
Warren's fine.
I missed the rise. I missed the rise there on Warren, so I don't mind getting him at his old price. You know, they get rid of Pittman too. That was the big thing that I missed on. Like,
get rid of
see
Pittman,
that coming.
And now you get him at pick 79. That feels great.
Yeah, especially if you're not going to be in on downs. Like, you better be on one of these guys.
I am scared on downs. I will say that. Maybe I shouldn't be, but like I've said this before, it just feels like a slappy wish that we just want it to happen so bad, and it won't happen.
It just won't happen. There's just a lot of open freaking targets in Indy right now, and these free agents are just
they
signed off the board.
Nick Westbrook Akine, and immediately I was like, "Oh, there goes Josh Downs' season."
Yeah. Oh, Josh Downs back to only the slot role and 3 wide receiver sets.
There it goes. We had it.
I still think it's okay at his price.
It definitely could be. He's pick 130. I mean, it can't be
right.
Bad.
We could
see. I mean, if Addison falls here, okay. Probably too much capital at tight end, but I do like Laporta. We could do a Goff double stack.
How about Myers? You guys out on Myers or Reed or Algier?
I think we need RB. Personally,
okay.
I would take Algier pick 90.
Algier.
Yeah. I'm cool with it. Any worries about when James Conner comes back for Arizona or
who gives a fuck about James Conner? They gave him like $3 million.
You can't really ask for too much when you get hurt every year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But if he doesn't get hurt, he's effective.
I think James Conner with Minshew at quarterback and Brissett at quarterback is probably decently fun at his current price. But
yeah,
I think Algier is also good. Like, I think he's gonna get a chance to actually prove, because honestly, it's kind of like I don't know, like people are gonna look at Algier's yards per carry and be like, what the fuck? But it's kind of like what I was talking about with like Judkins and Hendo at Ohio State, where it's like they're asking one of the guys to just only run exclusively between the tackles, and they're asking the other one to like get all the fun touches, the red zone touches, like all that shit. Like they asked Algier to go in there on 4th and 1 and go get a yard. And, like he got you a yard. And, like I don't know, his yards per carry would be a lot better if they actually like gave him different types of runs. Yes, he only ran between the tackles. He didn't do any outside run, which he's capable of, I think. So
I would be concerned if Connor is full health, though, to be honest. Because Connor was legitimately good for 2 seasons straight with the Cardinals. And
how old is he though?
He's 30.
Like he might not be that good anymore either, though. He could.
I mean, he was good up until he got hurt.
He played. It was like week 2.
It was week 3, but week 1 scored 12
whatever.
and a half fantasy points. Week 2 scored 11.7. Those are both half
Jesus
PPR.
Christ, fucking hang the banners.
I mean, but that's not like
13
those are just
receiver here, boys. What do you like?
Shit.
Or lock in.
My crazy just think
Kyler.
Pittman's gonna get a ton of
Kyler over Goff.
Am I crazy to just think Pittman's gonna get a ton of targets? Kyler, it might be Kyler. Go Kyler.
Kyler Jefferson. I'm telling you.
Now we can build out a D-Hop stack in round 20.
Is he back?
A D-Hop stack.
He was in the airport and someone was like, "How do you feel about Kyler?" He's like, "I'd love to go to Minnesota." Link back up with Kyler. He's like, "I love Kyler. Kyler's great."
Yeah, that's how boy's been gambling too much. Okay, it's clear sign. Yeah, a little running at QB here, so I do like the call of grabbing a second one. Also that JJ Kyler connection here. I'm curious how many I actually have.
Exactly. That's huge. And a lot of the contest doesn't have that.
Wow. Okay. So we actually went 5 for 5. Luckily, because we got Kyler Jefferson last draft and then this draft. I just didn't update it.
That's nice.
Very nice. Okay. How about Kyler with... So, like, if I want to search a player who's already been drafted, I have to turn off all this. So now I could search Addison. I have 0% with Kyler Addison. That's interesting.
We did that last draft, though.
So we did get 1. Okay. I guess I don't have too much Kyler. 5 teams. So 1 out of 5, 20%. It's something. Addison's been one of those guys that's actually tough to get in some of these rooms. So people are pulling him up about 10, 12 spots. They see like the wide receivers getting pulled up in those sharper rooms, like the reads.
Bro.
The
Can I
Dobbs,
just read something to you guys? James Conner, 2024 season via Player Profiler, was number 1 in juke rate, number 1 in evaded tackles, number 5 in explosive rating, number 5 in breakaway runs.
He played 2 fucking games. He played 2 games.
2024.
Oh yeah,
I'm going executive decision here. I'm going executive. We're going golden.
Oh, you're golden guy.
I like
Holy
that. No, I like that. Get that division.
No, with the Minnesota, I have like next to no golden.
Oh,
I had like next to no golden last year.
In Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you just kind of ripped that like you fucking knew the week 17 schedule or some shit.
Yeah. No, you gotta. You don't
draft like you're
you
right.
Know it?
James Conner, 2024 yards per route run, 2.2 for a running back.
I have been coming around to the thought of Golden being he probably doesn't outpay ADP. Like he's not going to be pick 50 next year, like C Watt, but there's a realm of possibilities where he's an okay pick. He gets some random spike weeks.
I like where this team's at right now.
Yeah, we're sitting with a 2-3-4-1. Drake May, Kyler, Love, Henderson, and Algier with JJ, Olave, JMO, Golden, and Tyler Warren.
I like JCM or Chris Rodriguez too coming up.
100%. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, big C-Rod guy now. That's amazing. It only took 40 minutes on stream. What's my C-Rod bags are really thick. When he initially got the spot in Jacksonville, I ranked him basically where he is right now, 127-ish. I've moved him up since. And ETR had him at 153 right off the initial news. They've since moved way down.
They've moved down.
Up. They've put him. He's in the
he's at a lower number.
Higher 120s now.
Okay, got it.
Which feels more reasonable. This is interesting. KC is interesting too.
I think it's KC. Gatson like a 20 pick fall though. I will say
deserved though. We have Warren.
That's fine.
Which one do you like?
Out there.
I'm going.
I'm KC here.
Okay. I mean,
think
we do
Chris
have
Paul-
the end of first round. If he's gonna go somewhere, the Pats is a potential.
Chris falls too. I mean, he'll fall like round 20 or like 12.
That's
Sorry,
fair.
12
Yeah,
or
his
13.
ADP is lower.
You can get him
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Is AJ Brown going to be a Patriot on June 1st?
People were saying that was a who started that rumor? Is it just one that was going around? I saw someone that said it was Ricky, but I don't think it was Ricky.
No, it was legit.
It's like they've been talking. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So AJ Brown went on a podcast
Brown's been doing podcasts, and every time
with
the word
Edelman
Patriots gets said, he
games with
winks.
names, and Edelman said we're all Patriots, and then like he gave AJ Brown a look, and AJ Brown didn't say it, then he smiled, and then he winked.
Games with names.
It's
That's good. You watch games with names? I watched it a couple times.
Yeah, I actually do just the shorts. I can't do
Fair enough.
full pods. Just too long.
Fair enough.
Too long for the boy. Jake Fergie's just I like his price every year
for Hunter Henry with this May stack.
I'm a Ferg guy every year.
That 30% Rodriguez you have, is that round 20?
It's a mix. No, my average is not going to be. My average is going to be lower than ADP just based on where I'm taking him.
Yeah.
My average is actually 159.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's
though.
not bad at all.
I think we go him here.
Yeah, facts.
Like, is James Conner still on the board here? I guess it's only 136.
Yes, he's still on the board.
Yeah. I do draft like this is happening.
I think it's a done deal too, but like a lot can change in 2 months where it's like, oh, now we want X, or like another team comes in and offers more. Like, you know,
something happens in the draft.
Exactly.
Right? Where it's like, hey, we can't wait. Sorry. Like,
this draft doesn't feel like it's going to be as fun. Not a lot of trade rumors.
It's not going to be as fun because last year's wasn't as fun. Like the landing spots, the last couple.
I just meant like I actually mean like the entire draft. Like I actually enjoy like the entire thing, not just the fantasy like stuff. But like last year was fun because you had like all the Genty talk. Then you had fucking the Travis Hunter trade, like the QB part of it too. I don't know. That was fun. Shador.
What a massive overpay by Jacksonville, though. Looking back, that Travis Hunter, if they're not going to use him both ways as this absolute generational talent,
I mean, Brown's kind of fleeced.
Fucked.
Brown's kind of fleeced.
They fleeced him. Not that they're going to do anything with those draft picks, but
Mason Graham was a good pick. He actually was good for them.
Yeah, they did.
Last year, they got the defensive rookie of the year too.
Yeah.
Did you take
they just
Iowa
need a QB
beating Florida PPR?
No, but I didn't have Florida in the single Final Four. I knew they were frauds.
Damn.
But I also was all in on Vandy, so they lost last night.
I saw that.
Tough.
I could be tickled into one of these.
Tickled?
Yeah. I don't know if we have to.
How do you only have 2% Omar? What the fuck?
Because I have friends.
Holy shit! Come on,
Hunter Henry is a
13th round. He's a smash over Ayuk and fucking Hunter.
Well, Ayuk, I have 2%. So.
Omar Cooper now. He's a smash here. Absolute smash.
Yeah, I'm just.
He's going the first round. He's a first round. He's a lock to go in the first.
You know who else the first round pick?
Who?
Travis Hunter, baby. Second overall.
You love Travis Hunter.
I fucking love him.
Yeah, I know.
He's a handcuff wide receiver. You have to do it.
You can't be wrong twice in a row like that. That's never happened before.
You can't even be wrong.
Just double down.
150. I think it's terrible process to fade it off of one coach speak in January. I think that's terrible process.
Look at the fucking roster. Where's he getting in?
He's fine. He's all over.
Fine. He's fine.
He's all over it. Yeah, he's all over the. Let me give you my
4 wide receiver sets, dude.
Let me give you my Jags roster analysis. They have 4 really good receivers on the team. Only one of those receivers can also play corner.
Getting old, dude. Myers is old. Parker's a nobody. 28? Brian Thomas is hurt.
You fucking love Brian Thomas.
Something's gonna happen. Trust me. Something's gonna give. I take Henry. You got Hunter at this point.
I'm Spears here. I'm Spears.
Hunter.
Gross. Anyone but Spears.
Hunter.
What's like Spears?
Hunter, baby.
We're going correlation.
I'm calling Henry.
I'm using my one veto.
Wait, can I veto? Henry's fine.
Can I sell you either Hunter or Omar? But
Can I
We could
sell
be
you on
done here
Spears?
too as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, they don't go Love. Like that's it.
No, even if they go Love, he has out.
Yeah, even with Love, it's fine. I agree because
Because if they
Pollard's the
go
one
Love,
that's
like
really going to
they
get
can cut
trashed.
Pollard for $7 million, and I think there would be a team where it's like when we saw
Definitely.
the Lions draft
Pollard
Gibbs,
back to the Cowboys.
when the
you know?
Lions drafted Gibbs,
They just
they
knocked that
immediately
out.
traded Swift.
Devontae.
So I don't know. I think Spears has a ton of outs.
I think he's okay. You're also, I agree. Like Spears isn't as gross as it seems. It's different from last year.
Pollard to the Lions.
Love might not even be bad for Spears, right? If this team has more red zone trips, they have more first downs, more offensive plays just in general. But man, Tennessee's got to do something at receiver more than Wandale. Wandale felt like an overpay, but it depends on how they use him. It depends on how they use him.
Feels like a Chris
second overall pick at pick 150.
Are they going to use Wandale like the Giants used to use him, or like they used him last year? Right? Like who knows? Who knows?
He could
just
just
day ball. Probably use him like how they used him last year.
They gave him big bucks. They gave him big bucks. So
I mean,
Chig's a good pick there. Chig.
Is Travis Hunter the best wide receiver on the Jaguars? Like if he if he just played wide receiver, is he the best?
Yeah, I mean there still needs to be progression there, right? Like he didn't play enough.
I don't know.
Last year for
for
him to be polished. I'd say Myers is the most polished wide receiver.
It's fair. I could see that. But I think it'd be, I don't know. So anyways, the fact that the answer to that question is maybe yes is why you should be in on Travis Hunter.
He's a pick number 2 overall, but it's not just for being a receiver.
No,
That's
I understand. I think he would have gone if he was just a receiver top 20,
what do you guys like?
I like the Bigsby.
Jesus, how many drafts have you done?
Sean Tucker is good, man.
I vote Tank.
Pick.
I vote Tank.
Let's go. I love that. Yeah. I have about like 80 left, 80 big boards left. So,
okay. So you're pretty in it then. Like you're not just, okay. Yeah. I need to confront you.
I have time to balance.
I need to know. Do you just wait for us to get hammered and then hop in all these fucking drafts?
Dude, I told you that draft the other night. I didn't realize Candyman was even in my room until the end when I looked at all the teams. And I was like, let me see if he was live because it's late. He sometimes drafts that late. And I saw the 3 blind mice were on. And you guys all had your sunglasses.
Dude, I don't remember a single thing from that.
I had some crazy start.
He pulled up the team. It was pretty good.
No, it was, dude. That team's fugly.
The last one we drafted, we went 0 RB. I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, that team was ugly as shit.
Sucked. I never built teams
so
like that,
good, dude.
That team sucked.
But I can't even blame that one on Tyler because you got vetoed like the first 8 rounds.
I did because I was trying to build a good
single pick
team.
you got vetoed on.
Got to build some 0 RB.
The most hammered guy there was trying to build the best team.
I'll pull it up again. That team.
It's not. It wasn't this one. It's
Eric.
Yeah,
this
one.
That team wouldn't. I said.
Bro, look at the running. You telling me these running backs are not going to score points?
I said it wouldn't advance if it was the little board too.
Are we Geno here?
55% of teams advance.
Are we Geno here?
We don't have a jet.
We don't need a jet.
That's
one of these
fine.
guys.
We passed on Geno last time with a jet.
Well, I wasn't there.
What the fuck? At a cheaper cost. Oh, take
time. All right, we're just going Tucker.
We need running back bodies.
The vibes. We need bodies.
I haven't seen this team. Let me see this fucking team, Pat.
All right, look. Oh, the team. Yeah. So you'd even. Oh God.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I remember we went 0 RB.
This is the BBG Candyman and PPRT special here. The Caleb, Tyler, Shuck, and Darnold looks fine. Okay. Stevenson, Rico, Price could work. But then
of course, Connor's on
fucking
this
sick,
Connor,
dude.
Those running backs. If Price isn't a Seahawk, that team's dead.
Price is a Seahawk. Tracy's starting the beginning of the year, and Connor is starting.
Price is not a Seahawk. Team's dead. Facts. No, he's talking facts. JSN, Neighbors, Olave, Tate.
Yeah, you guys
with the receivers. The receivers aren't even that good. So what's the excuse for the running back room?
I wonder why we went. I wonder who wanted Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter's a great pick at
I'm pretty
150.
sure
It's
Candyman was
okay.
obsessed with we needed Carnell Tate for some reason.
Dude,
I'm pretty
it's
sure
okay.
Candyman
It's
needed
okay
Carnell
to
Tate.
be bad. Like the team to look like like a little
No,
at
no,
one
no.
position.
Here's the
but when
problem.
you
We
look
took
at
Loveland.
two positions,
I'll
you're
tell you
cooked.
the exact problem.
Cooked.
We took Loveland in the 4th, right? And we're like, okay, if we're going to commit to 0RB, at least beat every other team in the pod, like at the tight end position, at the quarterback position. It gets to
and
the
you beat him
5th
at
round.
None.
And I said, take Lamar. The whole thing is we're going to do the elite quarterback, elite tight end beat. And he goes, no, we need Tate. And he takes Tate. And then we take Caleb in the 6th over Jaden and Hurts and Drake May. I was like, dude, that sabotaged the team. Sabotage.
It's funny when you have 3 people building a team. I think we're doing okay right now, but I'm also steering the ship. And I completely took my headphones off for one of the picks here. It was the Hunter Henry. But it's tough. It's tough when you have 3 people and like everyone has a different idea of what they want to do in the next 2 rounds, 3 rounds, or late round picks. And it changes how you're drafting currently.
Yeah.
So it's hard with 3.
I think Katron and Singleton are smashes down here.
I think, right. Yeah,
Hell
exactly.
yeah.
Either
Hell
one,
yeah.
just
Hell
mix them up, flip them around.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool
I'm
with
actually
either
coming
one.
around on Katron. Someone's going to just make that guy be Algier.
Do Katron this time.
Go Katron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's
just
going to
'cause
make him be
We
Algier.
just did a Kyler Jefferson team and it had Singleton, so may as well try one, I guess, the other way. I don't know. Dude, yeah. Speaking of at Best Ball Girl there, RIP Emo Cowboy. What happened to Tyler, man? Is he all right?
Oh, you talking about the Discord?
Yeah, the Discord files. Yeah.
The Discord
Well,
files,
well-
it's like Epstein files.
I don't know. I think he was bitten it up again, but I don't know.
What did we say that was so bad?
I tried to get Chris to talk shit about emo and he wouldn't. I remember that. And then I think I'm not. I don't remember, but I think I may have said some things.
I think
But that's the bit. That's the deal. I don't think he's actually. There's no way he's actually.
No,
mad.
I know. I think he's just taking a weekend off. But he's going to come with a vengeance. Okay,
Someone said there was a
do you want to
meteor in
talk? Let's
Texas.
save this for Wednesday mainly, but can I get your 30 seconds on Greg Doucette, flag football?
I didn't even get his name right. Isn't it Darnell?
I thought it was
Damn,
said
Deshaun
Greg.
Watson off the board.
Greg. That's like a whole different
Round
person.
17.
His name's that. Yeah.
It's not Greg. Who the fuck am I thinking of? I'm thinking of
30
like
30 second
like a
take.
baseball player.
30-second take would be if the NFL guys trained the flag football for like a month or two. I think they'd be better than
Okay,
the
but the bet is still that one of these guys is going to be non-NFL that makes the Olympic team in 28.
I don't think that was the bet.
That
I
is
think you're-
definitely what I was arguing for.
I think no, you were being like there's gonna be no NFL guy. That's what you were saying.
No, I said no,
guys.
no.
Yes, that's what you said.
I said there will definitely be professional flag football players on the USA
don't think
flag
I was
football team.
I don't know about that.
Oh
You were
my
trying to
Damn,
argue-
walking
you're
it back.
just hungover.
You're gonna have
You
to
were
find
trying to
the
argue like you were literally trying to
find
argue
the
like a BDGE guy could like fucking make the flag football team. That's
Oh
what
my
you.
god!
Yes.
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, we were talking
You're like
about
we just.
combines.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Like,
BDG
this guy from
combine
BDGE
times.
just fucking ran a 4.9.
guys. Logan Paul is going to be on the team. You just have to accept it. So-
That'd be hilarious. Speaking about a bit, everything that guy does is a bit.
Dude, him shit talking Jalen Hurts is it's actually hilarious.
What's up with wide receiver here? Trey
Bernard,
Harris
Ryan
this
here?
late?
Bernard
God
there?
damn.
Is Bernard there?
Yeah,
Trey
Bernard's
Harris is
there.
fine,
Branch
too.
is there.
One of these two.
Trey Harris is fine.
What do you like?
I like Trey Harris.
I have 0 shares. So I mean,
Oh,
It's a
Pat.
nice little scoop on
Pat,
that.
you need to
here,
get
too.
double-digit Bernard before you call it a day in the big board. You need double-digit.
yeah, I know. Who else likes Bernard? I think is it Cody? Cody likes
Cody
Bernard.
likes Bernard.
Cody has like 75% Bernard.
I have
He doesn't just like
47.
Bernard. He worships Bernard. I mean,
Yeah.
75? Goodness gracious. Cody, what if he's like a day 2 pick to the Browns or something?
Day 2 pick
It's-
would be great.
No.
Sorry, I think he said round 2. My bad. He's gonna go round 2.
Even round 2 to the Browns. Like, who cares?
That's fine. He's the new Fannin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Totally.
dear Lord. Dear Lord. What's happening to Judy? You guys think he stays? Does he get moved? Does he get moved? That'd obviously be probably the higher upside case.
He's not a bad. You can give like
They
the
need to
170s.
save money, so if anyone would take Judy and relieve them of that contract, maybe they'd do it. Honestly, I could see that.
The contract's not even that bad. He signed for 19 a year.
Is that what it is? Okay. I
'Cause
like
I
him at
remember
his cost.
he
I take a
signed-
lot of Judy, dude.
I
Yeah.
remember he signed the exact same deal as Mooney, Gabe Davis, and Judy all signed 3 years, 19 a year. I remember that.
How do you feel about Mooney on the Giants?
Fuck him.
Damn.
No shot.
Captain
no
Austin
shot.
or
Mooney's
Mooney?
back,
You
bro.
dart me out of
Mooney's
backside.
been
He's back?
saved. Yeah, Hollywood's probably the best pick in this
I don't know
round,
about that.
including the rookies.
Hollywood. I'm a Hollywood guy, but he's kind
If
of
AJ Brown moves on. If AJ Brown doesn't move on, it's wide receiver 3 on Philly may as well be Josh Downs from last year.
Well, Jacoby Lane, come on down.
No.
Vele, I like Lane
Tight end.
too.
What about that end? I mean, tight end here. Do we not?
Warren and
One
Henry's
more?
fine
We can go one
for
more.
2.
What do we got? Pat Frymuth. Great click.
Youth is a smash.
It's a good click. I
mean,
agree.
But Lane, if he falls. Pat, so you're into Lane. Why do you like Jacoby Lane?
Secret. He's actually my highest. I mean, I've mixed in Keenan Allen, I've mixed in Ted Hurst, some Chris Bell,
Damn, Pat knows ball, dude. Let's go.
a little bit of Tutu down here. I think is worth a shot. A little bit of Isaiah Bond,
Hey, click a couple shares of Antonio Williams. He's a great click.
Antonio Williams,
Clemson receiver.
burner. Antonio Williams, is he a burner?
He's like a slot guy.
Oh, I'm thinking wrong guy.
Jacoby Lane's a touchdown scorer.
thinking Bryce
That's what
Lance.
matters.
Yeah.
Bryce Lance burner.
There's some fun late round rookie wide receivers. I agree. It's just a matter of
Zachariah
landing
Branch
spot.
could legit be a first round pick too. So like, I know, like people hate the profile, but instant riser.
I hate that he doesn't catch with his hands. That pisses me off.
Miami's going to draft 2 receivers,
Catch it
right?
with
They
his
have to
feet.
draft. They're going to draft 2 receivers, and they're probably
I think the Falcons are going to draft one with their second round pick.
yeah. Dude, Diggs is going to be a Falcon, bro.
That's fine with me.
Diggs, it'd be a great spot for
Let Tua cook.
for him.
Yeah. Now the Antonio Williams shout is good. He's going day 2.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Jonathan Brooks? I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Oh God, it's interesting. I just took a share today or yesterday.
I
It's
don't
like
have a
I
ton of him,
probably
but
should. It's like I probably should have more at his cost. So mentally, I've trying to
That
work
running
my
back
way
class
into
is
it.
fucking awful. That class, Corum,
I know.
Corum, Brooks, Benson is the
Benson.
day 2 picks.
Yeah,
And Lloyd.
the big guy that went to the Broncos.
Lloyd,
Lane's
Estime,
there.
Ray Day.
Is there a tight end? QB?
Please
Nah.
God, not Jacoby Lane. Anybody but Jacoby Lane, please God.
Bro, come on. Relax.
Who do you like?
I like
fuck,
Lane. I'm
not-
all
go
in.
Lane. Go fucking. I don't care. It's not my team.
It's not my team.
Dude, that's a
This
sick
is-
wide receiver room.
This is
Bro,
a
Jacoby Lane is
this was
go
the
to
perfect
Chiefs.
Keenan. This is the perfect Keenan Allen team, to be honest.
People like
It's
Jacoby
not.
Lane.
Though.
'cause
It's
you're
not. It's not.
People only
Actually,
reason
you
people
know
like
what?
Jacoby Lane
Jacoby
because you're on a good gauntlet.
Jacoby Lane is going to the Vikings.
Remember the last guy who had
Mm.
really bad separation concerns and ran a really good gauntlet? His name was Keon Coleman.
That's just pattern
Yeah.
matching, bro.
he's gonna go for 140.
Keon Coleman, his rookie
2,000
season
yards.
was pretty good. He had like 8 touchdowns.
Oh, he had 8, did he?
He had a good
I
I
don't
don't
like
know.
know.
You
6.
look it
don't
up. I think he had like
remember
4.
I don't
6?
remember
I'm guessing
eight.
Maybe
4.
6.
He had
4.
4, bro.
Thank you.
Eight's wild.
8 combined. There you go.
Eight's
Okay.
wild.
8
Based,
combined.
based on some of the talk last year, you would think that he had 8.
No wonder you
rookie
got
year,
50% of this guy in the 20th round.
but- Stop. Are you still on Coleman?
I really got to get off Jacoby Lane. What the fuck is wrong? What do you guys know that I don't? Like,
He doesn't
honestly,
get open.
bro. Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He will.
Can I pull up some of his routes? Because holy God. He makes some sick catches, like sure, but that's because
Yeah.
he can't get open because he has to make
that's
so he
right.
has to make the sick catches.
It's fine. He's fine. It's tall. He's
He's fine.
tall enough.
All right,
He's
I
tall
got to
enough
run, boys. Pat,
make
thank you
those
for
catches.
having me.
Yeah, appreciate
Yeah.
y'all. I'll mark these 2 teams.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here
Appreciate it,
too. Sorry to leave you hanging.
Boys, now a lot of fun. Appreciate you coming on. Short notice. Anything you want to say to the Pounders?
See you later. Have a good night.
I love it. See you, buddy. I'll catch you. Man, all right. So we ripped 2, and I'm ultra zoomed in now because, and it's just not gonna. Are we gonna go backwards? Do beep. 2 fun teams that we ripped tonight. This one was a 2-7-8-3. Drake May Kyler. Love Henderson, Algier, C-Rod, Tank. Like, I love the RB room here. Jefferson, Olave, JMO, Golden, Casey. I think we're a little weak at wide receiver, to be honest. And this pick, this pick I want to be a receiver, but I forget who it was. Who was there? Because I think Hollywood went right before. That would have been a Hollywood click for me, which would have felt better on this team with a couple rookies. Also making the bet. Like, the Hollywood click is fully betting that AJ Brown's not going to be an Eagle. That's where, if AJ Brown gets moved, like, where do you rank Hollywood Brown? He's an okay player. He has a problem with some drops, but he's probably going up to this range, like the round 16, like behind Mooney, behind Kirk, I would say, which is fine for some closing line value, some random spike weeks. But maybe Philly throws the ball more. I'm making this massive bet on Tank Bigsby still. Just seems like the RB2 in Philly should be worth so much more than pick 188 when we're paying RB2 prices in like the 110 to 130 range for these guys. He's obviously not going to outplay Barkley. Like, he doesn't have that out that most RB2s I've liked from years past. I've taken this massive stance, typically have the chance to outplay. Those guys just don't exist anymore. There's some fun rookies that I have some pretty high stances on, but the Javonte Williams, the Rico Dowdles, these guys don't exist in this year's big board round 16 to 20. They just really don't. Seattle, like, these guys look fun right now, but they're certainly drafting someone. Like, without a doubt, they're drafting someone. So where will we take them? You know, knowing that they're going to take someone. I still think Emmanuel Wilson's worth this late round pick in Seattle, but end of season, Sharps is coming back. What's that role look like? When you want to be scoring points. So maybe if you're padding some early season, low scoring weeks at RB with 0 RB builds, it's fine. But just something interesting to think about, to leave you guys with as we take off here. If you guys enjoy the stream, go down, slap the like, hit the subscribe button. We're doing a 12-hour live stream at 3K Subaru's. Get yourself the biggest edge in best ball. Bestballoverlay.com, promo code Pounders. It is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. Leave a comment if you're a real one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Pounders.